Yu-Ru went to the hospital with stomach pains. I have to stay with her. Take a cab home by yourself. But I'm running a fever of 40 degrees. She's in a much worse condition than you are. Today is the anniversary of my parents' passing. Are we? Something happened to Yu-Ru. Just go by yourself. The steak and red wine tonight were absolutely amazing. But the most important thing is, I was with the right person. This is the third time. After these 3 years, it turns out I completely misjudged him. You're not asleep yet? I was waiting for you. Why are you back so late? Yu-Ru helped me secure a massive deal, so we had a celebration dinner tonight. I'm going to go take a shower. Song Yu-Ru did this on purpose, I'm sure of it. They didn't even bother to hide it. His cheating is just so blatantly obvious now. Go to bed early. We both have work tomorrow. Yeah, in a minute. Why are you crying? He's not worth it. You can make a mistake in marriage once, but you can't let it ruin your whole life. Soo Jin-hee, it's time to wake up. What are you up to now? Sit down. You were with Song Yu-Ru last night. I told you it was for work. Working until midnight? Working so hard that your transfer notes say, for my baby, 11 separate money transfers. And that one from the day before yesterday, you bought her a designer bag. You went through my phone again? If you have nothing to hide, what are you so afraid of? Yan-jo, I'm waiting for your answer. What are you going to do about us? I am going to ask you one last time. Are you sleeping with her? It was just once. I had too much to drink. I made a mistake. Do you really have to blow this completely out of proportion? A mistake? You call this a mistake? Then I'm going to show you what the consequences look like. We are getting a divorce. I keep the house. Plus, you will compensate me for my rightful share. These transfer records and chat screenshots are more than enough for a judge to make a fair ruling. Sign it, and we can end this with some dignity. If you don't sign it, I'll see you in court. You get the house? On what grounds? 3 years ago, when your business failed, I was the one who used my dowry to help you get through it. The down payment for this house was half paid for by my parents. Was all my sacrifice even worth it? The court will have the final say. This evidence of your cheating is more than enough to make you leave with absolutely nothing. You set me up? When you were out there cheating, why didn't you calculate the consequences? Jin-hee, I never wanted a divorce. Yu-Ru is just what? Just younger than your wife? Better at playing cute than your wife? Cheng Yenjo, do not make me sick. You have got quite the appetite. Think it is too much? Then I will see you in court. I have consulted a lawyer. The cheating party has absolutely no advantage when it comes to the division of assets. The choice is yours. Walk away with some dignity, or we go to court. I will sign it. The house will be converted into cash. I will wire it to your account before next Friday. If you dare breathe a word of this to anyone, we are not done here. Relax. I am not as completely shameless as you are. Soo Jin-hee, do not come crying to me later. My biggest regret was marrying you in the first place. Wining District Civil Affairs Bureau. Your application for divorce registration with Cheng Yenjo has been approved. Please collect your divorce certificate within 29 days. Cheng Yenjo. You will regret this. You are finally out, that heartless bastard. I swear, I really want to slap him. Do not cry, I am fine. You are still carrying this around? Yeah, I am going to have to rely on this to make a living now. Are you really planning to make a living off embroidery? This piece, someone offered 3,000, just for this one single flower. Our store manager says I have a real talent for it. And I feel confident about it, too. You have got this. The future master of embroidery. The pattern and color of this Sue embroidery perfectly match your outfit. So gentle and elegant, it really brings out your elegance. You have a great eye. Is the embroidery on this handmade? Yes, it is authentic Sue embroidery. Did you embroider this? Yeah. I only learned it as a hobby. I still have a long way to go. With craftsmanship like yours, it would be a real pity not to enter a competition. I actually know the organizing committee for the Intangible Heritage Creative Design Competition. They are currently recruiting contestants for the amateur division. Would you like me to recommend you? Wait, really? Am I really good enough? Of course you are. Add my WeChat. I will send you the registration link. I knew it. I told you that you had a natural talent for embroidery. You absolutely should enter that design competition. Have you run into some trouble recently? You do not look so good. I am fine. I just stayed up late binge watching a show last night. Do not work overtime tonight. Head home early and get some rest. MMHMM. Once I finish embroidering this peony, my stitching technique will finally be taking shape. Your account has received a wire transfer. The money has been sent. You remember the non-disclosure agreement. We're officially done. Starting today, I'm nobody's wife. I'm just Soo Jinhee. Marriage isn't reliable. But a solid skill? That you can depend on. Submission successful. Divorce isn't the end, it's just the beginning. Miss, my mom left this embroidery piece to me. It has a few holes in it. I've asked around several shops, but they all said it can't be fixed. Could you please take a look? The stitching is just too delicate. We can't fix this. You need to find a professional embroiderer. I can give it a try. You? I've practiced stem and split stitching. They'd work perfectly for this. Oh, thank you so much. I'll pay whatever it takes. You fixed this? Yeah. I can't even tell it was patched. Oh my gosh, it looks brand new. I went to 3 different shops and they all said it was hopeless. Miss, you are amazing. Here, take this. Please, it's a thank you gift. Those skills, where did you learn to do that? I just watched tutorials online and practiced on my own. I've been in this business for over 10 years and I've seen plenty of people restore embroidery. But I've met less than 3 people who can fix it without leaving a single trace. And how long have you even been here? Congratulations, you have passed the preliminary round of the Heritage Creative Design Contest, Amateur Division. Please, within 3 days, bring your physical artwork to the venue for the second round of judging. Wait, who is that? The competition, I made it in. Hurry up and go, I'll cover the counter for you. Your color choices are quite bold. This pink to green gradient transitions very naturally. How long have you been teaching yourself? 1 year. I followed along with a tablet. You reached this level in just 1 year? You have a real gift. Although your stitching isn't quite seasoned yet. Your sense of color is completely natural. Thank you so much. I look forward to your piece in the finals. Go home and prepare well. The colors on that fabric, they're absolutely gorgeous. If I use that fabric for the base design, it would be absolutely perfect. This must be it, the silk workshop. That's him, the guy with the fabric. This is the exact fabric, mineral green mixed with azurite blue. The color transition is handled so beautifully. You know about color theory? I study embroidery, just as an amateur though. So I'm pretty sensitive to colors. This piece uses a flat carving technique, right? The mineral green and azurite blue alternate, fading into each other layer by layer. It took me several tries to get this exact effect. What if you added a hint of dark green in the darkest spots? It would give it so much more depth. You know, you're right. Let me give it a try. Wow, that really is much better. Not really, I just went with my gut. Just going by feel. Intuition is just one of those things. You can't really teach. I've entered a cultural heritage competition, made it to the finals, and I want to create a brand new piece. I need some good fabric. Are you selling this piece? I am. How much do you need? You can have this piece for free. Consider it a thank you for your advice just now. Oh, I couldn't possibly. Just take it. When your piece is finished, I'd love to see it if there's a chance. Thank you. Good luck out there, MMHMM. The finals, I've actually got a shot. Yao Yao, your family has 3 generations of Soo embroidery heritage. The championship is definitely yours this time. Oh, don't say that. I'm just here to learn, too. Oh, from the amateur group? A self-taught amateur actually dared to show up at the finals? I admire your courage, MMHMM. However, do you even know what the suhei stitch is? Yes, I do. It's used for embroidering bird feathers and animal fur. Knowing it and actually using it are two completely different things. A self-taught amateur is still just an amateur. As for whether you even deserve to be here, we'll see about that on the competition floor. I heard you got shortlisted just by embroidering a single peony. The judges really will accept just about anything these days. Peony is just basic foundational work. For my final piece, I'll have something much better. Something better? Do you know about silk splitting? Do you even know what double-sided embroidery is? Self-taught amateurs always lack that final touch. I bet you haven't even prepared a proper set of professional tools, have you? Miss Liu, your family might have 3 generations of Sioux embroidery heritage. And your techniques are definitely more polished than mine. But the things you embroider, do they have any soul? This competition is about the artwork, not your background. And it's certainly not about who talks the biggest game. Studied for 15 years to stand here. What gives you the right to be shortlisted after just 1 year? A silk tapestry base with embroidery stitched on top. The ancient technique is called tapestry embroidery. No one has done it before. I will do it, since you all look down on someone who is self-taught. I'm going to use my own methods to forge a completely new path. Master Shen, I'd like to collaborate with you on a piece. Could you come to the workshop tomorrow to talk about it? Sure, just you wait, I'll see you in the finals. You're here, you mentioned wanting to collaborate. I want to do a tapestry and embroidery combination. You weave the base pattern, and I'll embroider on top of it. This concept is an ancient technique called carved embroidery. You can find it in the old imperial collections. You know, my grandma taught me this. But the process is complicated and it takes a long time. The finals are in 1 month. I'll work during the day and embroider at night. At worst, I just won't sleep. Then I'll work overtime to weave it, too. Thank you, Master Shen. Just call me by my name. You have a real talent for color matching, but you still need to practice your stitching techniques. My grandma used to say, the 8 principles of Sioux embroidery: flat, even, fine, dense, white, bright, harmonious, and smooth. Those 8 words alone take a lifetime to master. Could I see your grandma's work? How long did your grandma do this? 40 years. Right before she passed away, she told me that the craft must not die out, and I won't let it. And I won't let your skills go to waste, either. Then it's a deal. We're in this together. It looks like they're in love. She never used to smile like that before, not even with me. You just hung up on me. Did you go looking for her again? Hey, I'm driving right now. Just worry about work tomorrow. I've been waiting all this time just for you. I gave up my job to be with you. If you dare go crawling back to her, I'll have absolutely nothing left. I'm just so exhausted. And her shadow is still everywhere. Let's see how long you can keep this up. It's your first time embroidering on silk, so your touch needs to be a bit lighter. The silk threads are fragile. If you press too hard, they'll break. It takes some effort to push the needle through, but the feel of it is really special. It feels like I'm talking to people from the past. My grandma used to say that, too. You can use a rolling stitch to outline the edges right here. It'll give it more depth. Blending a deeper pink on the petal edges will make them look much fuller. When my grandma used to embroider, I'd just sit beside her and watch. I'd watch for a whole afternoon. Your grandma must have been very gentle. Yeah. Craftsmanship is an extension of the heart. What's inside is what shows up in the embroidery. So, what's filling my heart right now? Also includes a new partner. That's Soo Jinhee. She's divorced, and she's still prancing around. I can't believe she actually made it to the finals of that heritage competition. Why do you even care about her? Isn't Cheng Yenjo your man now? My man cannot have anyone else in his heart. Didn't you see him today, just staring blankly at that stupid nail on the wall? That nail used to hold her embroidery. Ah, Yuru, you're being way too sensitive. I am not being sensitive. Her ghost is still haunting him. I have to make her lose badly. I need to completely destroy any lingering feelings Cheng Yenjo has for her. Just don't do anything crazy. That competition of hers is no joke. A self-taught amateur will never make it to the big stage. I've got plenty of tricks up my sleeve. Zhao, it's been a while. Your favorite girl needs a little favor from you. What brings a gorgeous girl like you to my door? I need you to look into someone for me. Someone competing in the traditional arts tournament recently. Find out what fabric they're using for their design, and snatch up every last inch of it. Once it's done, dinner is on me. You can pick whatever fancy restaurant you want. This is going to be your total downfall. I can't believe you actually know how to do this. You're completely self-taught, so where on earth did you get that silk base? Don't tell me you paid someone to make this for you? The rules clearly state you have to finish it all by yourself. He did the embroidery all by himself. It's allowed in the rules. If you have a problem with it, take it up with the committee. I stitched every single part of this piece with my own 2 hands. You're more than welcome to inspect it. Did you really come up with this color scheme all on your own? Yeah, I did. That older judge just walked away without saying a single word. But hey, your piece has real soul. Those formally trained artists might have better technical skills than you, but they're missing a little something. That unique flavor of yours, that's something you just can't teach. What happens if I actually lose? Listen, just by standing here right now, you've already won, going from absolute zero to the finals. And it only took you less than 2 years. The competition is literally tomorrow, so stop working yourself to death. You're going to go blind staring at that thing. I've checked it over for you like 7,800 times. It looks way better than those so-called masters. Oh please, you don't even know the first thing about embroidery. This lotus flower looks like it's actually breathing. You're totally going to blow them away tomorrow. I'm going to prove to everyone that a self-taught artist can still take the crown. I'm taking tomorrow off just to go and cheer for you. No matter what happens, I'll be waiting for you to bring home that trophy. Will the contestants please introduce their pieces? This piece took me 8 whole months to complete. It uses 712 different stitching techniques, 5 of which are secret family methods. Never be afraid of being a little different. This piece is called Lotus Charm. The base is completely woven from pure silk. The petals and the dragonfly use Suzhou embroidery. It's a perfect fusion of 2 traditional crafts. In ancient times, it was known as tapestry embroidery. Did you really weave this silk base all by yourself? That takes at least 10 years of serious dedication. He completely designed the color palette and did all the embroidery. Thinking to combine these embroidery styles was incredibly creative. And this stunning pink and green gradient. The winner of the Best Creative Award for this competition is Soo Jinhee. For her embroidered piece, Lotus Charm. Get up there, Miss Soo. Is there anything you'd like to share with us? I want to thank my partner, Shen Yan. And please, don't ever be afraid just because you don't have formal training. Because passion is truly the greatest teacher you can have. And the gold medal of this competition goes to Lu Yaoyao for her double-sided embroidery masterpiece, 100 Birds paying homage to the phoenix. The gold medal piece has great technique, sure, but it feels a little too mechanical. But that embroidered lotus over there, it looks completely alive. One competition doesn't prove anything anyway. I wasn't trying to prove myself. I just want to do what I love. Why do you look like you just lost? Your round fans are just gorgeous. 500 each, does that work? I will transfer the deposit to you right now. I am only in charge of weaving. There will be much bigger stages for you in the future. You're not the only one who can start a business and be the boss. I can carve out my own path, too. I have worked here for 3 years. Plus, I've already received some orders. I want to do embroidery full-time. I will keep your spot open for you. I heard she got a divorce. Can she even make any money with her level of embroidery? The finals are already over. This is the customer's order for 10 round fans. The deposit has already hit the account. I heard you quit your job. I don't need you judging my life. You are way too professional. From now on, you're Master Su. Let's just focus on finishing those 10 round fans first. Shen Yan will be in charge of weaving the silk outlines. That handsome silk weaving guy? Alone in a room together, every single day. Then why are you blushing? What if the customer isn't happy? I've watched your every stitch, it's flawless. You sure know how to sweet talk. Go home and get some rest early. It's not just about weaving cloth. We still have 9 more to do tomorrow. You can do this, Su Jinhee. Regarding the new project manager Song suggested we invest in, the risk assessment report shows. The company's cash flow is really tight right now. Should we think this over again? I spent 2 months evaluating that project. The return rate is at least 30%. I am not wrong about this. There's no money in the company accounts right now. If we wait, our competitors will strike first. Can you show a little backbone? You certainly weren't like this when you were chasing after me. I'm doing all of this for us. Once the company gets bigger, then you'll know I was right. Wait, are you still keeping his things? I am the only one who belongs in your office. You have never smiled like that when you're with me. If I get out of the car, what would I even say to him? We're already divorced. It's so late and he went over to Su Jinhee's place again. Yu Yao, aren't you tired of this? You already stole him away from her. What's the point of stealing him? His heart is still with her. He's actually still keeping her embroidery. So, what do you want to do? Isn't Su Jinhee feeling all high and mighty? Didn't she just win an award? I'm going to make her lose miserably, and completely kill off any lingering feelings Cheng Yanzhou has for her. Don't do anything crazy now. But Su Jinhee is completely self-taught. Zhao, I'm so sorry to bother you this late. About what I mentioned to you last time. I need you to keep a close eye on Su Jinhee's competition piece for me. Yuru, you're stirring up trouble again. This isn't going to be cheap, you know. Get it done, and you'll be heavily rewarded. Your good days are officially over. Go get some sleep, we can fix it tomorrow. But the client is waiting. Your health is more important. If you collapse from exhaustion, who's going to embroider? I'll weave a bit faster for you tomorrow. Just go back and get some rest right now. That would be the biggest help you could give me. Put this on, it's freezing outside. This is so much more exquisite than the first one. Your stitching technique has improved so fast. Especially the color shading on the petals, it looks more and more natural. Well, it's because the outlines you wove are so good. That's why I can embroider them so smoothly. No matter how good the stitching is, it won't mean a thing. What if the client isn't satisfied? This isn't a small amount of money we're talking about. Ms. Su, I received the silk fan. It's even more beautiful than the photos. Received final payment of 5,000 yuan. They said they want to work with us long term. I actually made money. You absolutely earned it. So the silk base material was made by this workshop. She really did find herself a helper. Look into this workshop for me, and find out everything about that guy, too. Su Jinhee's new business partner. I just want to see exactly who is backing her up. She's only been learning for a year, and she thinks she can compete with professionals who have been in the industry for over a decade. Su Jinhee, don't you dare think finding one little helper will turn things around for you. Once this batch of orders is done. What is it? What's going on? The client said they want to keep working with us. You're relying on yourself now. This is your very own career. Now I finally have a goal to fight for. You said all I was good for was playing with fabric scraps. Well, look at these scraps now. They're helping me stand on my own 2 feet. We absolutely have to celebrate tonight. I'll go grab some crawfish. Alipay received 2,400 yuan. You really don't have to give me this much. You covered the cost of the fabric. And I did the embroidery. A 50-50 split is fair. Deal. We'll split it like this from now on. I'll go embroider the next batch now. Yeah. Yanzhou, stop working and come to bed. I've been waiting for you for ages. The company is barely holding on. We can't even make payroll this month. So what? We'll just raise more capital. You used to be so bold. You were so decisive when you were chasing me. Jinhee would never act like this. Are you thinking about going back to her? No. God, give it a rest, will you? All you ever do is check up on me, all day long. Soo Jinhee just landed a massive order. She even registered a company called Splendid Workshop. So, you're actually starting your own business. Zhao, who's her client? Is there any way we can snatch the deal? I can look into it for you, but it's gonna cost you extra this time. Money is not an issue, as long as it makes Soo Jinhee's life miserable. Did you really think you could turn your life around just because we got divorced? I think I've truly lost you. We're actually registering it. This feels like an absolute dream. You already picked out the name, didn't you? You built this dream with your own hands. Come on, tell me. What's the name? It sounds so elegant and classy. Now serving ticket A031 at window 3. You managed to win over the judges, and you're scared of a ticket window? Ah. I need to tell you something. Someone just called me. They tried to undercut you and steal your order. I turned them down flat. But I could tell from the voice, it was a young woman. Did you cross someone recently? Thank you for the heads up, Mr. Wong. What's wrong? One week later. You two look absolutely stunning together. This is the very first time I've actually had my own business instead of just working for someone else. And things are only going to get better from here. Did you cross someone recently? You already stole my marriage. Are you trying to steal my career now, too? I am not going to let you get away with this. I am not backing down this time. I am Soo Jinhee of Splendid Workshop, and no one is ever going to walk all over me again. So, this is the Intangible Cultural Heritage Trade Fair. Oh, I heard you actually registered a workshop. Do you really think that makes you a master? Craftsmanship isn't about whether you're self-taught or professionally trained. It's the work that speaks for itself. But just look at this silk tapestry technique. The edges aren't even straight. The stitching is completely rough. You could only use this to fool an amateur. Your double-sided embroidery is undeniably exquisite, but Soo Jinhee reached this level after just 1 year of teaching herself. You've been studying for over 10 years, so of course yours is better. His work has real soul. The technique is absolutely flawless. To be completely honest, my stitching really isn't good enough, and the silk edges aren't smooth enough either. But there's one thing he didn't mention. Your use of color has real soul. Those people with formal training, their work is lifeless, but yours is alive. Do you really think so? My grandma used to say, the highest level of craftsmanship isn't just about making things look realistic. With your lotus flowers, you can practically smell the fragrance. I need to go back and practice my stitching. My fingers are pricked like a pincushion. Lu Yaoyao was right. I can't just rely on color matching, I have to get my stitching technique up to speed too. Next time we meet, I'm going to leave him completely speechless. Look, it's way better than before. The blending on this petal is so much more natural. I should head back now. Could we turn these circular fans into decorative wall art? If I hang them in the lobby of my bed and breakfast, the guests will definitely love them. The size would have to be much larger than the fans, and the craftsmanship is going to be way more complex. Would a budget of 3,000 apiece work for you? I have total faith in your craftsmanship. Four pieces would be 12,000, plus the order for the fans from before. Our revenue for this month is almost 20,000. Just selling round fans wasn't going to be enough. Wall art is an upgraded product, so our technique needs an upgrade too. We can't just stitch the outlines anymore, we need to weave the entire base pattern. Using traditional base embroidery techniques, I'll weave the background pattern for you. You can embroider the fine details on top, and what comes out will be a true masterpiece. Someone just posted on the local forum. They're saying your studio uses machine printing and passes it off as handmade embroidery. You need to go check it out right now. Who do you think did it? There are already customers defending you in the comments. Every single stitch you made. We have progress photos for all of them. Let's put out an official statement. Yeah, we have nothing to hide, so we have nothing to fear. Every single stitch was done by my own hands. Anyone is welcome to visit our studio anytime to see for themselves. That risky contract manager song signed. The other company just took the money and ran. All the money we invested, it's completely gone. She flew out of the country for a vacation 2 days ago. Her phone is completely unreachable. I got a divorce and lost my family for her, and now, even my company is going down the drain. I'm the real loser here. The court ruling has already come down. All our assets are going to be frozen to pay off the debt. I'll send you an email with the exact details. As for that contract Song Yuru signed. As an employee, she signed that agreement without proper authorization, causing massive financial loss to the company. In theory, we can take her to court. But right now she's already left the country, and she doesn't have any seizable assets to her name. Our wages are 73 months overdue. Boss Cheng, we really have no other choice. I'm so sorry, everyone. This is all the cash I can scrape together right now. I'll write IOUs for the rest. Some people just aren't worth it. How could I have ever done that for him? Hello, is this Ms. Su Jinhee? This is a call from the local police station. The online defamation case you reported has been fully investigated. We will issue administrative penalties according to the law. Do you have any other requests? We'll contact you again if anything else is needed. The police finally figured it out. Six. Have you been doing well? Are you not even going to text me back now? What's in the past is in the past. I'm not looking back. This is exactly what I wanted. They even added more orders. Your craftsmanship is absolutely worth the price. Song Yuru fled the country. The detention order couldn't be carried out. Cheng Yinzhou went bankrupt. Now he's working odd jobs everywhere just to pay off his debts. Whatever happens to them has nothing to do with me anymore. I've got orders flowing in and a great partner like you. It's a waste of energy to care about them. Let's celebrate. I used to think getting a divorce was the end of the world. But now I realize it's the only way to see a brand new path. Though, this path isn't easy to walk. Thank you for not looking down on me for being completely self-taught. You stayed up late working overtime with me. All these feelings are just welling up. From the very first time you came to the workshop and pointed out how perfect the transition from mineral green to deep blue was, I just knew you were different from everyone else. I heard Song Yuru ran away. It's not because of them, is it? It's because of a certain someone. Good night, Mr. Shen. You sound so sweet calling me Mr. Shen. Don't get too full of yourself, Su Jinhee. Do you really think clients are coming just for your craftsmanship? This is exactly what I saw on my feed. I want to hang it in the traditional style building I designed. 1 meter by 60 centimeters. A budget of 5,000 per piece, does that work? $10,000, a deposit of 10,000. You're going viral, Ms. Su. All the customers are taking photos and posting them on their feeds. Someone even asked me if they could buy it on the spot. Hello? Is this the Jinsho workshop? I saw your paintings online. Could you possibly make 2 pieces for me as well? Even if the 2 of us worked ourselves to death, we'd never finish all these. We're just getting started ourselves. But we definitely can't afford to turn away orders. Let's post a job ad right now. Jinsho Workshop is hiring apprentices. Those with a passion for traditional craftsmanship will be prioritized. Going from carrying it all by myself to having others help share the load, isn't that because of you? When it gets too heavy to carry alone, having someone by your side takes away the fear. We are going to make Jinsho Workshop known to everyone. I've learned a little bit of embroidery. So you want to further your skills? Did you bring your portfolio? Your needlework basics are solid, but you could be a bit bolder with your color choices. You can stay. There will be a 1-month trial period. Thank you, Ms. Su. My name is Xiao Chen. I only finished middle school. I worked on construction sites for 3 years. Why do you want to learn silk art? I saw videos of silk art online and thought it was absolutely amazing. I want to learn a real trade. I don't want to spend my whole life hauling bricks on a construction site. Can you handle the hard work? I can. If I can survive the grind of a construction site, I can definitely survive the grind of learning a trade. I'll take him in to learn silk art. Thank you, Master Shen. Thank you, Ms. Su. I promise I'll work really hard. Welcome to Jinsho Workshop. From now on, we are a family. Come on, cheers. Skills can be learned slowly, but your heart must be in the right place. In this line of work, you can't rush things. Got it? Yeah. Does it remind you of when we first started? They have it better than us. They have a master to guide them right from the start. Yeah. That's because you paved the way. Remember, here at Jinsho Workshop, we don't look at degrees and we don't care about backgrounds. We only care about your skills and your character. As long as you're willing to learn, I am willing to teach. And one day, you'll be able to create masterpieces that people simply can't take their eyes off of. Next up, it's time for us to make something the whole world will remember. Are Master Shen and Ms. Su, dating? Shush, don't talk nonsense. Focus on your work. Thank you, Master Shen. If you call me Master Shen again, I'm docking your pay. Then what should I call you? Just Yan. I used to feel so lonely eating at street stalls all by myself. But now that it's just the two of us, it feels completely different. How is it different? I feel grounded. I don't have to rush home, because I know you'll walk me back. I'll walk you home every single day from now on. It's a promise, then. Wait a second. I saw this while shopping today. Thought it'd suit you. Wait, you actually go shopping? I was just passing by. Just picked it up on the way. Thank you. Good night. Whoa, who's that from? Is it from Shen Yan? Go to sleep. Ms. Su, Mr. Shen. The Provincial Intangible Cultural Heritage Association formally invites your workshop to participate in the provincial exhibition. The materials you submitted earlier have passed the preliminary review. The provincial exhibition application was approved. The whole province only selected 720 workshops. Please bring your representative work to the exhibition. The event is in 1 month. Thank you, we will be prepared. Only 20 workshops were chosen in the entire province, and we're one of them. So we absolutely cannot afford to lose face. We must make a piece that everyone will remember. How big? A 1.2-meter folding screen. You do the weaving, and I'll do the embroidery. We have 3 months. Are you sure? This competition. I want to show everyone that even a self-taught underdog can also stand at the very top. Alright, I'm with you. For this color palette, use indigo for the distant mountains, mineral green for the water up close, and leave the middle blank for the clouds and mist. That's brilliant. We also have pavilions to embroider. For the flying birds, we need to use a precise stitch. It can't be any worse than Lu Yaoyao's. You surpassed her a long time ago. This isn't about surpassing anyone. This is our artwork. It represents the face of the Jinsho workshop. "3 months. We can't waste a single day." I heard you guys are joining the provincial exhibition. That's awesome. Lu Yaoyao is also on the list. She's spreading the word that she's going to crush you guys. Lu Yaoyao is also competing. She said she's going to crush us. Let her bring it. For the provincial exhibition, not only are we going to participate, we are going to win an award. To prepare for this exhibition, we've been working through the night. Just the last flying feather left. I still have 2 days of work on my end. No, something feels wrong here. The bird looks totally lifeless. Use a stem stitch to outline the eyes, and change the pupils to a seed knot stitch. Just a tiny touch is enough. Really? How did you know that? My grandma taught me. Using the seed knot stitch for the eyes makes them look the most alive. Aren't you tired? I'm staying with you. I'm not tired. Oh my god, this is the most beautiful embroidery I have ever seen. We did it, yeah. We really did it. Didn't Lu Yao say that an amateur could never create a masterpiece? Let him take a look at this. Please send high-definition photos of your exhibition piece to the organizing committee in advance. The judges will conduct a preliminary review. This time, I'm going to make everyone shut up. This is embroidery. I haven't seen anything like this in decades. Yes. The silk was woven by Master Shen, and the embroidery was done by me. How long have you been learning? Less than 2 years, my god. You two have really revived the craft of our ancestors. Why her? She is just an amateur. Ms. Su, from being a counter saleswoman to a provincial exhibition, how did you manage to do it? After my divorce, I had nothing left except for this one craft. And then I realized, as long as you start, it is never too late. Mr. Shen, why did you choose to make silk? It's the craft my grandmother left behind. I couldn't just let it be lost. And now, I have someone else by my side to protect it with me. Great, thank you both. I am the director of the Provincial Museum. We would like to add your splendid mountains and rivers screen to our permanent collection. as an innovative example of intangible cultural heritage so more people can see it. Would you be willing to do that? Yes, we would love to. Why are you crying again? I'm just happy. I used to stand behind a counter selling things, and now my artwork is going into a museum. There will be even more in the future. Lu Yaoyao had a total meltdown on social media. She said the judges are completely blind. Next, let's make something even more difficult. Double-sided embroidery with different designs? Right. Let everyone see just how far an amateur can really go. Absolutely, this artwork is just perfect. It looks completely alive. This splendid mountains and rivers screen uses ancient embroidery techniques. It represents the modern innovation of traditional crafts. We are incredibly honored to add it to our permanent collection. Ms. Su, what are your thoughts? 1 year ago, I was standing behind a mall counter. And now, my artwork is standing here in the museum. As long as you start, it is never too late. I heard Lu Yaoyao's work didn't even get selected this time. I never imagined that one day, my artwork would be hanging in a museum. You deserve it, thank you. Thank you for always being by my side. I always will be, from now on. Different patterns on the front and back, but on the exact same piece of fabric. Absolutely incredible, truly amazing. Double-sided embroidery with different designs. It's 10 times harder than regular embroidery. The thread density on the front must be high, and the patterns on both sides must align flawlessly. My grandmother used to say, she only managed to complete 3 pieces in her entire life. Let's give it a try, okay. If you're not scared, why should I be? Next stop, the National Exhibition. Miss Lu, can I help you? I'll get it. Come on in, let's talk inside. I was wrong to call you an amateur before. Your embroidery truly has a soul of its own. I saw that screen piece at the museum. I could never do that. I want to work with you guys. I'll provide the double-sided embroidery technique. You provide the silk and the designs. And I'm not doing this out of pity. I genuinely want to learn from you. We can work together. But I have one condition. What is it? From now on, no more amateur. Call me Master Su. Happy to be working with you. Are you really teaming up with her? Her double-sided embroidery technique is seriously impressive. Since we're doing the double-sided different designs, we definitely need that. Besides, having an extra friend means one less enemy. It's a win-win. You've changed. For the better? Or for the worse? You've gotten stronger. You used to just endure everything. But now, you know how to use the strength of others. I'm so happy for you. You deserve this. Thank you. Take care of yourself, too. Thank you. You take care, too. I wish you all the happiness in the world. Alright, starting tomorrow, we begin the double-sided piece. I'll weave the base draft, and you embroider the front. Lu Yaoyao will handle the technique for the back. The 3 of us will definitely be faster than just 2. My double-sided embroidery skills are finally going to shine. This is the 7th time. The base colors you wove show through the moment I stitch the back. Is it your skills that are lacking, or mine? My grandmother did this her entire life, and even she only ever completed 3 pieces. What's the rush? You can't compare me to your grandma. Arguing won't solve the problem. Sit down, everyone. A peony on the front, a butterfly on the back. They're clearly 2 completely different things, so why force them together? What do you mean? Look at this. The stamen of the peony is in the middle, and the butterfly's center of gravity is right there, too. They aren't 2 separate things. They're 2 sides of the exact same piece. The butterfly is flying up from the peony. Exactly. So the butterfly's position isn't fixed. It should follow the stamen. I always used to think the back had to avoid the stitches from the front. That's why the more I stitched, the messier it got. But if they're naturally connected to begin with, then I don't need to dodge them at all. I can just follow the lines of the stamen. That's exactly it. No need to dodge, just follow the flow. Is this line okay? Shift it 1 millimeter more to the left. Yes, right there. Did it poke through? No. Keep going. All done. We did it. Great teamwork, you two. Great teamwork, an unconventional collaboration, but it felt pretty awesome. My grandma only ever finished 3 pieces in her entire life. I was worried that this would be the last one. It won't be. You've been teaching Xiao Chen, and so have I. Whatever you know, others will eventually learn, too. Jinsho Workshop is invited to prepare a piece for the National Intangible Cultural Heritage Expo. Next stop, Beijing. Ms. Su, Ms. Shen. Your double-sided embroidery piece has been recommended for the National Intangible Cultural Heritage Expo. Here is your invitation. National level? That's right. Only 3 studios in the entire province were selected. Congratulations. Holy crap, you guys are seriously taking off. A provincial exhibition, a museum collection. And now, the national level. You absolutely deserve this. Alright, enough with the sappy stuff. Let's get down to business. What piece should we bring with us to Beijing? 3 double-sided embroidered hand fans, plus a small folding screen. We have 1 month. I'll embroider the front, Yao Yao will do the back, and Yanji will sketch the draft. All 3 pieces must be absolute masterpieces. Let's give it everything we've got. Yeah. The national level. We're really going to Beijing. I used to think divorce was the end of the world, but now I'm heading to Beijing, and not just Beijing. There are even bigger stages waiting for us. You're coming with me, right? Where else would I be? If we win this award, the studio is really going to blow up. We will. I can't sleep. Let's tweak the designs a bit more. Half an hour. See you at the studio. Jinhee, come on, just give live streaming a try. Traditional crafts are super trendy right now. Plus, you're an award winner. What if you go viral? I won't. I'm terrible at talking. Just focus on your stitching. You don't even have to talk. The internet loves watching artists at work. Hi everyone. I'm embroidering a peony. The host is so dry. What is she even making? Nice hands, but this is way too boring. It's your first time. It's completely normal. Am I really only good for sitting quietly and stitching? Your embroidery speaks for itself, and that's enough. Okay. Let me try one more time. For these petals, you use an overlapping stitch. The color fades from pink to white, just like the clouds at sunrise. Wow, that's gorgeous. Her voice is so soothing. I had no idea embroidery was this detailed. 500 viewers, 1000. Drop a tutorial, please. I want to buy this. Where's the link? How are her hands so nimble? I could watch her stitch all day. 3000, Jinhee. You're going viral, Ms. Sue. I'm a traditional style influencer with 10 million followers. I'd love to do a collab collection with you. Are you free to chat? Ms. Sue, your embroidery is absolutely stunning. I want to create a collab collection. A limited run of 100 sets. You do the designs and I'll handle the marketing. 100 sets? The deadline is going to be incredibly tight. Plus, we still have to finish those 3 pieces for the Beijing Expo. The double-sided embroidery fans and that small folding screen. But this is a huge chance to get our embroidery out there. Between me and Yao Yao. We can do this, let's go all out. Worst case, we just don't sleep for 3 days. Alright, let's do it. Alright guys, this is the limited edition collection designed by Ms. Sue herself. 3, 2, 1. The link is up. Sold out in 1 minute. Everything is completely gone. I haven't slept a wink in 3 days. Totally worth it. Oh no, the masters from the Traditional Embroidery Association just made a post. They're saying our live stream is just cheap clout chasing, tarnishing traditional crafts, and he says real artisans wouldn't be so impetuous. What gives him the right to say that? Has he even looked at our work? Just ignore him, the work will speak for itself. What are you doing here? Trying to make me take back my words? Please, just take a look at my work. You can criticize all you want after seeing it. This, you embroidered this? I did the front and my partner, Lu Yao Yao, did the back. Shen Yan wove the base fabric. 3 people, 3 months. I was wrong. What you young folks are doing is passing on a true legacy. It's not just a business. I was being a narrow-minded old fool. So, did he chew you out? He reposted it. 3 young artisans, Su Jinhee, Shen Yan, and Lu Yao Yao, have amazed the world with their double-sided dual-image embroidery. My previous remarks were purely born of prejudice. I sincerely apologize. Totally worth it. The old guy who called me an amateur is actually praising me now. You were never an amateur. You are Lu Yao Yao. I'm posting this to my feed right now. Title: The Ultimate Clapback. Please submit high-resolution images of your exhibition pieces to the National Exhibition Committee within 10 days. Let's get back to work. Next stop, Beijing. Stay awake, keep going. If we fail this time, there won't be a next time. What's wrong? This butterfly. The wings on the back aren't lining up with my peony petals on the front. It's off by 2 millimeters. It's not my fault. It's the base fabric right here. The warp and weft threads shifted by 0.5 millimeter. I can't fix it. Tearing it out and starting over will take another 3 days. There's no time. I will adjust the position of the butterfly wings. I'll bypass that thread and use blind stitches to blend it in. It'll take a lot more time, but it won't ruin the whole piece. Are you sure about this? I have to be. Let's do this. Guys, look. All that exhaustion, totally worth it. So worth it. Oh my gosh, did you guys make this? Yeah, we did. Here's to the days ahead, Ms. Su. I look forward to working with you. Cheers to a great partnership. Wow, the front is a flower. But the back is a butterfly. How is that even possible? Turn it over and look again. Oh my god. The butterfly's antennae are as fine as a single strand of hair. Don't cry, your makeup is gonna run. Who's crying? I just got something in my eye. They used to say I was just an amateur, but now this amateur is standing on a national stage. These are two completely different crafts. Yes, the front is silk tapestry. The back is Su embroidery. It's a combination of two traditional crafts. In China, this kind of craftsmanship has been passed down for over 1,000 years. The embroidery. I have never seen such an exquisite piece of work. Would you be willing to work with us? We'd be absolutely honored. For our silk embroidery to step onto the global stage is our absolute greatest honor. The winner of the Cultural Heritage Innovation Gold Award is Jinsho Workshop for their double-sided dual craft embroidery series. Go on up there. Thank you to the organizing committee, and thank you to the country for recognizing and supporting the preservation of our cultural heritage. This honor belongs to every single artisan on this path of preservation, who quietly perseveres. Shen Yan. Without your silk, my embroidery threads would have nowhere to rest. Lu Yaoyao, without your double-sided embroidery, this piece would always be missing a side. Some people said I wasn't qualified, but now I am standing right here, on a national stage. I want to say that preserving our heritage actually needs more self-taught amateurs. Because passion has no barriers to entry. You two are still on stage. Finally, we can catch our breath. Who is it, Miss Su, Mr. Shen? Sorry to intrude, I'm the Director of Cultural Products at the Palace Museum. My last name is Wang. How did you find us? I visited your booth at the expo 3 times. The first time, there were way too many people and I couldn't squeeze in. The second time, I looked at every single one of your pieces. The third time, I decided I absolutely had to find you. We want to officially bring your work in for a long-term showcase at the Palace Museum's gift shop. Once we sign the contract, I'll take you to see the display area. The Palace Museum? Yes. The Palace Museum. This spot faces directly toward the entrance. The daily foot traffic is over 10,000 visitors. It was originally reserved for another brand, but after seeing your work, I changed my mind. You've got great taste. We need a restock at cabinet number 3. Master Su, I'm fine. I was just thinking about my days working the counter. A year ago, behind that counter, not a single thing I handed to customers was actually mine. But now, at this counter in the Forbidden City, what's displayed is my name. Go ahead and sign it. Anytime is fine. I never thought I would ever make it to a place like this. The very first time you visited the workshop and said the blending of mineral green and azurite was beautiful. I knew right then, sooner or later, you would reach a very high place. The exact place you've always dreamed of. What place is that? Shen Yiyan, thank you. Let's go, I'm calling Yao Yao to share the great news. Miss Su, let me handle this. We really can't squeeze in here anymore. There's a much bigger space over at the industrial park. It even comes with a courtyard. At this rent, our orders have multiplied by 73. And we're still growing. Staying crammed in here isn't saving us money. It's holding us back. Sign the lease. Let's go. Time to move. When I first moved into the old workshop, I only had a single suitcase, a basket of embroidery threads, and a peony that I stitched crookedly under the moonlight. I never imagined that all these things I kept hauling around, piece by piece, would become my entire life. The old workshop's sign gets smaller, while the new workshop's doors get wider. It's not just the space getting bigger, it's the things we pour into it. They've grown so much. Soo Jin-hee, I climbed up to the 6th floor 5 times just to help you move. You owe me 10 meals, put it on my tab. The peonies you embroider now are worth hundreds of times more than this one. The value came later. This is where it all started. What about that previous piece? Keep it. Hang it right up in the workshop. Let's take a picture. Jinsho Workshop Embroidery, officially opening in the Forbidden City's cultural shop. Look, this is the new stitching technique I just learned. Can these torn strips of cloth even make any money? I didn't understand what you were doing back then, but now you've made it into the Forbidden City. Not only did you succeed, you walked so incredibly far ahead. I owe you a proper apology. Soo Jin-hee, I'm truly happy for you, and I kick myself for being so blind. Message received. I wish you all the best in your future, too. A new batch of silk threads just arrived. Do you want to switch threads? Just wait until I finish embroidering this petal. She won't even waste a single extra word on me. I completely deserve it. The photo frame, my wedding photo with Jin-hee. Back then, she used to smile at me. Now, he's smiling at someone else. And I was the one who pushed him away. Some people, once they walk away, you can never catch up to them again. Free? Does your rent and utilities cost nothing? What are you going to eat? Look, I started from absolute zero myself, so I know exactly how hard it is for ordinary folks to learn a craft. Once they can take orders later on, the workshop can outsource work to them too. It is a win-win partnership. We definitely won't be losing any money. Sigh, you are just way too soft-hearted. Soft or not, we will see in 6 months. Hello everyone, my name is Soo Jin-hee. I am self-taught too, so if my teaching isn't the best, please bear with me. Let's start with the very basics of threading a needle. First, the thread. Aim the tip right at the eye of the needle. Don't let your hands shake. It is perfectly normal if you can't get it through on the first try. It took me 20 tries when I first started. Look at these hands, they are exactly like mine used to be. Clueless about everything but refusing to give up. Craftsmanship doesn't discriminate against anyone. If you are willing to learn, it will definitely pay off. Ms. Su, I worked on a factory assembly line for 15 years. The factory shut down last year and I spent 6 months looking for work, but nobody wanted me. I really thought I was useless. Everyone has their worth. You just haven't found your path yet. This leaf right here. Did I really embroider this? I actually did it. You will be able to embroider so much more in the future. I promise. If your very first leaf looks this good, you are definitely ready to take real orders. Class dismissed. The training room will stay open for all of you to practice your embroidery skills. Ms. Su said you can take small orders after finishing this leaf. Doesn't that mean you will start making money before me? Once I get my first order, I will treat you to a nice bowl of noodles. Jinhee, you didn't just start a simple training class. You gave these people a beacon of hope. We are here. I'm getting a little nervous. Come on, you won over the strict judges. Are you really scared of my mom? The judges don't care who their son marries. Hey, what are you doing? Just making sure you don't run away. Oh, you are back. And you brought your girlfriend with you. Yeah, I brought her home. Oh my, she is even prettier than her photos. Come on in, quickly. Hello, it is so wonderful to meet you. You were just in time for lunch. I brought you this. I actually embroidered it myself. Just a little gift for our first meeting. How long have you been practicing these stitches? A year and a half. It's better than mine, better than a lot of embroiderers I know. Old Shen, come out here and take a look. Beautiful craftsmanship. Come, sit down and eat. Jinhee, you've been married before? I'm divorced. He cheated. Then my son is a very lucky man. The best things always take a few twists and turns before they finally come to you. His grandmother used to say the same thing. The twin lotus flowers you embroidered. He will be absolutely thrilled to see them. Welcome to the family, Jinhee. When Yan's grandmother passed away, she didn't leave much behind. Just this loom and a few words. The craft passed down from our ancestors. Must never be lost. Yan has never brought anyone home before. When he brought you here, I just knew. You're the one he's chosen to spend the rest of his life with. Auntie, you're keeping our ancestors' traditions alive. You have the patience to sit through the quiet, lonely hours of the craft. That makes you the perfect daughter-in-law for the Shen family. Anything else simply doesn't matter. Auntie, I can't take this. It's your first time visiting us. We can't let you leave empty-handed. Here, take it. I've been growing this for 3 years. It's for you. Uncle, this is far too precious. Orchids aren't picky about who cares for them. They just help nurture your peace of mind. Uncle, Auntie, thank you so much. Next time, stay a few days longer. We have plenty of spare rooms. Your dad grew that for 3 years. Why did he give it to me? Because he could see that you're the only one for me. But what if I end up losing you? You won't. But just in case, then I'll just stand right where I am and wait for you to turn back around. For the rest of my life, I'm sticking right by your side. Back when we lived in that shared apartment, the window was so small. We could never see this many stars. From now on, you can see them every single night. What's this? Open it up and see. Did you weave this? Every night after you left, I stayed behind for 2 extra hours. I spent 3 months weaving it. The one on the left is me, and the one on the right is you. Their wings aren't closed. It looks like they're about to fly away. So, you need to hold on to it tight. Okay. Shen Yan. You've given me the absolute best, but what about yourself? I will always be right here by your side. Come on down, there are people waiting downstairs. Happy 2nd anniversary. I had them set all this up. Jinhee, will you marry me? I want to walk this path of life together with you. Say yes, marry him. Look at all this, it's everything we've been through together. So I want to keep going with you. Come on, stand up. I'm not used to seeing you on your knees. Then I'll never kneel again. You better remember that. You set all this up from the rooftop all the way down to the workshop. Didn't that wear you out? My legs just got a little numb when I knelt. Serves you right. Then what are you smiling at? Because I want to. You want to embroider your own wedding dress? Then you weave the base fabric. And I'll do the embroidery. This is the most exquisite piece we've ever worked on together. It's even better than I imagined. Is that it? I could never weave something this beautiful. It only looks this good because I'm the one wearing it. The base fabric you wove is its true foundation. Without it, these embroidery threads would have nowhere to anchor. Then wear it for the rest of your life. I'll always weave for you. First bow to heaven and earth. Second bow to the parents. Husband and wife, bow to each other. Will the newlyweds please serve tea to the parents? Mom, Dad, please have some tea. Wonderful, we're all one family from now on. Your grandmother left this for us. Now, I'm passing it on to you. Mom, Dad, please have some tea. Live a good life together from now on, alright? The ceremony is complete. We are family now. Whenever you feel tired, just come home. We always have a spare room for you. Mom, I promise to take good care of her. What are you looking at? I used to feel like this word was so far away from me. Now that I'm seeing it, I'm still not quite used to it. You'll get used to it in time. Mrs. Shen, shall we go? Yes, Mr. Shen. Today, we won't be discussing stitching techniques. I want to talk about something else. You aren't just sitting here to learn a simple craft. It's so that when you stand in front of others, you have something that truly proves who you are. Ms. Su, I got an order. The client said they even want to place a follow-up order. We can definitely sell this piece. He stayed up for 2 weeks until his eyes went blurry. All that hard work with his hands wasn't for nothing. Those 2 weeks were completely worth it. Ms. Su, I used to feel like I couldn't do anything right. Do you still feel like you can't do anything right now? Then that's all that matters. It just arrived today. Where should we hang it? Right by the door. Let's replace the old one. In the past, standing behind that counter, I always felt like I could see exactly how the rest of my life would play out. Actually, there are so many paths in life. What do you want to do from now on? I'll be right by your side for all of it. When you embroider new pieces, I'll weave the new base fabrics. When you teach your students, I'll be your assistant. Intangible cultural heritage inheritor of embroidery, Su Jinhee. And you, Shen Yan.